To buy or not to buy an electric car? That is the question. And today we'll be talking about the answer. So when it comes time to go car shopping, you'll have the top 5 reasons to buy an EV. There are so many awesome reasons, but today I've narrowed it down to just 5. Also, I'd love if you were to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment below if you would or if you would never drive an EV. That's a dangerous question to ask, get everybody all riled up, but let's hear it. And if you're wondering, my name's Trevor and I helped launch 2 successful EV charging startups. So if you're interested in all things EV charging, then you're in the right spot. And make sure you watch to the end of the video because that's my favorite point. All right, let's start with number 1, and it's instant torque. They're super fast. If you've ever driven an EV and hammered down and felt the acceleration, it's pretty wild. Even super basic EVs feel really fast. It's funny though, I have some friends that, are really into gas cars that will tell me, yeah, but I like when the car goes vroom vroom. But honestly, I don't really care what it sounds like. I just want to go fast. And also, when I'm driving, my music is so loud in my car, I can't hear anything. All I can hear is, I love it when they call me Big Papa. And another thing that people don't usually mention that I'll piggyback on with that first point is because the car is so much more quiet, the sound system is actually more clear. You can hear your music better. And not just your music, things around you too. I mean, if you turn your music down, which I probably should, you'd be able to hear things out on the road a little bit better. Maybe that's a little lesson for myself. The second best reason to buy an electric car is there's way less maintenance, way less to worry about. I was over at my dad's place visiting him the other day and I was in his driveway. We were just talking about something else and he looked down at his driveway and he pointed to the oil stains from his car and he's just shaking his head all frustrated. And he said for him, that would be the number 1 reason why he would switch to an electric car. He's obviously from an older generation. I'm still kind of working on him to switch over to electric, but it sounds like he's almost there because of those oil stains. EVs also don't have spark plugs, exhaust systems, or any transmission problems. And this altogether means fewer parts, fewer breakdowns. And no gas means no more gas stations. And yeah, you might hear some people say, oh, well, but then I have to sit at an EV charger and charge my car. But this is usually from people that aren't really that familiar with how the whole charging thing works. So for the vast majority of time, for most people that are just city drivers, EVs come with a level 1 EV charger and you can just plug that into any outlet at home. Yeah, they are slower, but you can get a surprising amount of range from these. And then there's also the DC fast chargers and level 2 chargers in public. So if you pull up to a DC fast charger, you might have to sit there for 20 minutes, which you're probably already doing when you go into the store and buy all your snacks and Red Bulls. I'm talking about myself. But also, people are kind of thinking about this negatively. Like, well, first of all, 20 minutes is not that long. And also, think about all the time that you have extra that you can do something positive. And I was having a conversation with one of my friends and he's married and has kids. He's happy and everything. But he says when he finishes work, he'll drive home and sometimes he'll just sit in his driveway for like half an hour to decompress and kind of get his mindset off of work and onto family. And even though I was laughing about this, I was like, hey, if you had an electric car, then you wouldn't have to make an excuse to sit in your car. You could have that 20 minutes to just chill, have your own time. I love having my own time. Those are your 20 minutes. That's valuable time for you. You can put it towards something positive, like throw on an audiobook, learn a language. If you had 20 minutes here and there and tried to learn Spanish, you'd be fluent in like a year. Or me, I just sit there. It gives me a little bit of time to answer emails. It's like a nice little pause for the day. So I can do a little bit of work and get what I need to get done before I'm on my way. The 4th best reason to buy an EV is it's such a smooth and silent drive. You definitely notice it the first time you ride in a Tesla or another EV. You're like, whoa, this just feels way different. It's like we're gliding. I love that feeling. It makes me feel super peaceful, like I'm just kind of floating. And the 5th best reason, and honestly, this one might be my favorite that not a lot of people mention, is you get such great parking spots. Definitely right now, because the roads are yet to be flooded with EVs. There's usually an EV spot that's open and it's always closest to the door. So all those frustrating times where you're circling the parking lot or going around in circles, just praying that someone leaves so you can park, a lot of those problems gone. And I can't tell you one person that I've met that owns an electric car that has any regret. I'll often hear them say, I'll never drive a gas car again. And I get it. I'm super excited because I spent a lot of time and a lot of effort putting all my knowledge and information that I have from my experience all together in one place. And this place is my course called How to Start an EV Charging Business in 90 Days. As you know, I helped launch 2 successful EV charging startups, and this is information that I picked up over the years doing it myself. And honestly, I haven't found anyone else out there that has anything similar to this. So if you're looking for a step-by-step course teaching you exactly what you need to do in order along the way, I have it for you below. It will help you fast track the whole process, help you avoid all the common mistakes, and help you get right to the profits. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.